Well, the consulate every year gets to host an incredible U.S. delegation coming to the Security Conference. It is one of the biggest events on the Munich calendar, and so for us, it's been for 60 some odd years now. It's been one of the big events for the consulate, of course, to support a delegation. Our role is to really support the delegation that comes from the U.S. To participate in the conference. And we have a team that has been doing this for a long time and knows it very well. We provide almost all of the logistical and administrative support through our team here. And again, those are the ones who really have been doing this for a long time and know what they're doing. And then we bring in as needed control officers and so forth. And you do it through being incredibly organized. We always have the one political econ officer who is here at post. That's his or her main responsibility for December, January, and February. And running, it's running a delegation. Nowadays with technology, we can bring into a daily or a weekly countdown meeting Washington, officers in Washington and the German desk, US NATO. The conference started here because the original conference organizer, Ewald von Kleist, lived here and started it. And he was, of course, he was a part of the conspiracy that tried to overthrow Hitler in July 1944. He's a member as a German army officer who was not killed in the aftermath of the July 20th coup, or the July 20th plot, and brought this together in the early 60s as an informal get-together off the record of a few people. So that's why it started in Munich, and it's been here ever since. And as it has grown and had changed in some ways, it is nonetheless, everybody wants to keep it in Munich. Everybody who comes here, if they try to move it out of the Bayerischer Hof Hotel, which is way too small for what it is, people complain because this is this tradition, this is the atmosphere. So Bavaria is incredibly important for the United States, both because of the personal connections. We have more U.S. soldiers stationed in Bavaria now than anywhere else in Europe, and it has traditionally been a place for U.S. troops to be stationed when in Germany. So there's a huge network of communities throughout the state that have had American soldiers living with them. They may not all be there anymore, but they have a real strong connection. Bavaria is the #1 tourist destination for Americans coming to Europe. It is responsible for almost about 1/4 of all U.S.-German trade. It's an incredible economic powerhouse. We think of Bavaria as sort of lederhosen and beer, but in fact, this is Siemens, this is BMW, this is Audi, this is some seriously competitive international companies based in Bavaria, started in Bavaria, which have incredibly important economic connections to the U.S. So for a lot of reasons, both cultural, personal, tourism, business, and political, because Bavaria plays such an important political role in the national coalition, Bavaria is incredibly important to us, and which is why we have a big consulate here.